Question number 6. Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment is thinking of changing their ticket price for the next season. They have developed a formula that describes how their overall profit per game, P, will change for the number of 50 cents increase to their ticket prices. The formula is P equals to, let me rewrite the formula here, P equals to minus 50 x squared plus 9500 x plus 100,000. By how much should they increase their ticket price to maximize profit, right? So that is the question for you. Now, what does X represent here? So they have developed a formula that describes how their overall profit per game will change for the number of 50 cents increase, right? So highlight for the number of 50 cents increase. So that's kind of important, right? So X here is number of, X is number of 50 cents increase. Do you see that? So X is number of 50 cents increase. So what is going to be the increase? So increase will be 0.50 times X. This is very important to understand, as that is where you might just do a mistake, right? But keeping this in mind, I like you to follow one of the methods which is familiar to you and find the maximize for X, right? That is what it is. So a popular method here is definitely to do completing the squares, right? So that is the popular method to go about, correct? So what we can do here is we can definitely do completing the squares and then answer this question, correct? Okay, so we'll do that. There are other very good methods. For example, partial factoring is a better method, but we'll do completing the squares since that is more popular, right? So to complete the squares, I have to factor the leading coefficient, and I get what? X squared. Divide 195 by 50. First, the sign changes. So when you divide, this goes this, and it goes 1 times, and then 9, 190, right? So we get 190, and this is plus 100,000. Now the second step is we'll do half of 190 and add and subtract its square. So we have, that is the completing the squares step, right? So that is 95. So 95 squared minus 95 squared plus 100,000. We are only interested in completing this part to figure out what should be the increase in price, right? By how much should they increase their price? We only want increase in price, right? To maximize profit. So increase in their price. This is what we want, right? So here we get, to complete the square, we get X minus from here 95 whole square minus all this, which is, we can use the calculator to get this value. 95 squared equals to 9025. Plus 100,000. You already have your answer here. That is the vertex form answer. 95 will actually maximize. Let's open the bracket, complete the job, which is X minus 95 whole square. This minus and minus becomes positive, and will now multiply 9025 by 50. So we get 45, 1250, right? So 1 0 more, 4 9s 45, correct? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 100 divided by 2, that's correct. So that is what you get when you multiply by 50, and here we have 100,000. Sometimes they might even ask what is their net profit, right? But in this question, they are not really interested in this part. But here we have our final equation in the form of this, right? So now we'll add to this 100,000. So what we get here is 55, 1250. Correct. Now we can write down the answer. So clearly it is 95 which will maximize. So to maximize, we have x equals to 95 for maximum profit. However, what is the increase? So the increase here is how much? Increase is equal to 0.50 times 95. So it is not $95. It is half of $95, which is the increase, right? So that is kind of important to understand, right? So we have to do half of $95, which is 47.5 cents, right? So which is approximately, you can say 47, right? 47.5 cents. So it could be rounded to, that is in dollars, I'm so sorry, in dollars, right? So this is in dollars, not in cents, right? Okay. So it could be, we could round this, so $47.50 increase. Right, so that is what is recommended, right? So you could round this to $48 or $47, but that gives you the maximum profit from the given condition, right? So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write a comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.